Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America and the bombshell Fani Willis decision. The decision that she can stay on the case, that came in from the judge today, but it's actually really good news for former President Donald Trump. Let's get to it. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. What Judge Scott McAfee did here was kind of split the baby. Now, you have to understand a couple of things about this, but let's get to the crux of it. Yes, Fani Willis can stay on the case, but Nathan Wade has to go. Either Fani Willis and her entire team have to go, or Nathan Wade has to go. Now, Nathan Wade is the lead prosecutor in this case. This means it is highly unlikely, in fact, almost impossible, that this case is going to happen before the election. And that's all Trump really wanted at the end of the day, was to get this case pushed back to after the election. This is a massive, massive victory for Donald Trump. Nathan Wade being removed from the case, the judge tore him to shreds. He didn't believe his testimony. He really didn't believe Fani Willis's testimony. He called her unprofessional. He just said it didn't rise to the level of dismissing the district attorney from the case. Understandable, not great, but understandable. And why is it understandable? Well, he's a Fulton County judge, and he's up for re-election. Do the math. Do the math. If he removed Fani Willis from this case, he might as well stop his re-election campaign in Fulton County, Georgia. It's Fulton County, Georgia. They may as well have named it Democrat County, Georgia. There's no chance he could win re-election. This can curry him some favor with voters, and I'm not casting aspersions on the judge, but I believe, you can draw your own conclusions there. I want you to watch, though, this clip that explains why this is really bad news for Fani Willis, really great news for former President Donald Trump. So I want you to watch it and then give me your thoughts. As always, please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'm Carmine Sabia for Explain America. We love you guys. God bless you. Take care, everybody.
This paints the entire picture. The case may go forward. I mean, the case could have gone forward anyway. The prosecuting attorney's council could have appointed somebody. But this case, I will tell you, I don't believe is going forward before the election. It doesn't matter if Fani Willis is prosecuting it, or some prosecutor that's appointed from wherever. This case is not going to move forward in a way. And I think the judge is saying you've got to clean up your house before if we're going to deal with this case. So it is not a good thing. It is no lawyer wants to be in front of a judge arguing motions, asking for things, deny.
Michael, hang on. We're going to jump in here, Michael. Michael, we're just going to jump in because we got to get back to Paula Reed, who's got some more information from the actual ruling. Paula.
Yeah, look, I do agree with Michael's point there about the timing on when this case can go forward. Fani Willis originally said she wanted to bring it in August. This process to attempt to disqualify her has certainly eaten up some time. But now there's another issue she needs to address, and that is the fate of the lead prosecutor for this investigation, Nathan Wade, who she had a romantic relationship with. The judge here, just like he had some harsh words for Fani Willis, also has some pretty strong language related to Mr. Wade. Here he calls Wade's testimony, his explanation for some incorrect information that he submitted, quote, unpersuasive. He also describes his conduct as showing a willingness to wrongfully conceal his relationship with the district attorney. The judge said, as the case moves forward, reasonable members of the public could easily be left to wonder whether the financial exchanges between Wade and the district attorney have continued, resulting in some form of benefit to the district attorney, or whether the romantic relationship has resumed. I think you read between the lines, you lied once, you could potentially lie again, or could reasonably think that the district attorney is not exercising her independent professional judgment totally free of any compromising influences. He says, and here's the key quote, as long as Wade remains on this case, the unnecessary perception will persist. Basically saying because of what has happened during this process, what they've learned, the fact that Mr. Wade was not always honest with the court, he said this is going to hang this cloud of distrust over this case. And he is suggesting that Nathan Wade needs to be removed. Now, he does not, as I understand it, order him to be removed, but he's walking up to the line and saying he's got to go. Now, some people have previously called for Nathan Wade and or Fani Willis to step aside. Neither one of them have done that. Neither one of them have given any indication they intend to do that, but it's impossible to see really how this case would go forward, certainly not before the election, with Mr. Wade at the helm, when you have the judge overseeing the case saying, look, he's got to go.